introduce ourselves.
Okay.
Okay, hey guys, this is Payton Chadwick, and this is
Brittany Humphrey.
Yeah, so she runs track for LSU, and then I run track for Arkansas, and we're going to answer some questions that you guys had for us. We're student athletes, so a lot of the questions were just asking about how we're able to be a student and an athlete, so we're going to try our best and answer all of your questions.
Okay, so I'll be reading the questions. So we can just start from the top. What are y'all's favorite and least favorite thing about being a student athlete? Well,
the time. Sometimes it feels like you don't have a life, I guess, but whenever you reevaluate your goals and stuff, you know that you're doing it for a reason. So I mean, it is tough, but yeah, a lot of our time is spent at the track or fueling our bodies for track or rehab, so a lot of time.
Yeah, and also it seems like very repetitive because you really do the same thing, so it's like time just goes by so fast and you're like, I haven't really done anything, but then when you think about it, you're like, I have done a lot actually. My favorite thing, I don't know, I guess just like the opportunities that like opens up. I know especially the track, we travel almost every weekend, and you know, everything's paid for obviously because we're running for the school, so it's like, you know, that's one of my favorite things about it. Okay, next question. What is your daily schedule like?
Daily schedule. Well, I'm in grad school, so right now I only have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Monday nights, but I still have weights 3 times a week. So like a Monday for me would be waking up early, eating breakfast, then I go to weights, and then I hang around at the school, do homework that I have, go to practice, and then 25 minutes later I usually have to rush to class, and my class is 3 hours long, so that kind of stinks, but that's just the life.
At LSU, we don't have morning weights. We'll do it after practice. So, but we have morning classes. So all of our classes are in the morning. So you wake up, class. If you have to have study hall hours or anything like that, that'll usually be in the morning. Sometimes it's in the evening as well. Depends on, you know, how your schedule is. And then we'll have practice around like 1:45. And then some people have the rest of the day off, but some people have study hall, tutoring, stuff like that. So it's pretty much every day. And then the weekends, if you're in season, travel from like Thursday to Sunday most times. But usually you'll have like, sometimes you'll have home meets that helps out with time, stuff like that. Okay. This is funny. With all the traveling and practice y'all do you ever have time to party?
Well, I don't really party. So basically the time that you put in, I mean, yeah, you can have priorities. So my priorities, I don't really party that much, but I do like to go out and have fun with my friends. So yeah, we have time, especially in the off season, but during track season, our weekends we're at the track. So we don't really have time for that unless you want to be out super late, but that's not me.
Like, to answer your question, it's like yes and no. Really, you don't have time, but I mean, I guess if it means that much to you, you can make time. But yes. I mean, it's going to cost your body, especially during season, because you're already tired enough after a meet. So it's like staying up all night and stuff. So yeah, yes and no. How hard was the adjustment to go from the high school schedule and training to a D1 level of training? Okay, I see what you're saying.
Going from high school to the SEC is extremely different. In high school, you didn't have to necessarily run as fast every single competition, but in the SEC, you're trying to run your best in every single event that you're entered in, because the level of competition is so high. So it's a lot more, strenuous on your body, because, you're competing at such a higher level. So going from high school to that, it was difficult, but after time and trusting your coach, you it gets better and you feel better.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. That pretty much, yeah, got it. How has your diet changed from high school to college? Ooh. So for me, it's not more so how my diet has changed, it's how my body has changed, like adapting. So I didn't lift weights in high school. So when I got to college, lifting weights, like that added on a bunch of weight for me. So it was kind of like I was forced to change my diet or else I was going to be too big to run. So we have nutritionists. And so like I'm still learning a lot about, nutrition because I never knew anything about it. So, like, I know fast food, I would eat it all the time in high school, but in college, you cannot, like, it will show up so easily.
Yeah, so going from high school, I've always kind of eaten pretty well, but going from high school to your freshman year of college, it's hard because you live in the dorm. So, there I had to eat all the meals that were provided for us. There was cookies every single night. So, every single night I ate cookies. So I did gain a little bit of weight my freshman year, but once I moved out of the dorms and got my own house or apartment, I was able to cook again and eat healthy, and so I kind of reestablished my nutrition. But yeah, follow my Facebook page, Prepping with Pay.
Yeah, Payton, like the nutritional aspect. You go to her. I'm trying, I have setbacks, but no, Payton is like dedicated with it. How long did it take you to get where you're at now? Any advice for upcoming freshies going into college track? Just like stay focused as hard as it can be. Stay focused on the end goal, not really what's going on right now, because everything, it takes time to work. Everyone's plan is different. Some people might adjust greatly and you're like, why can't I adjust like that? So everyone's plan is different. So
I agree.
Do you do cold showers or cold recovery therapy?
I hate getting in the cold tub, but I do it if we have an extremely hard workout and I feel terrible after it. I make myself get in the cold tub. I've done cryotherapy a couple times, but we don't have that offered for us, and so I'd rather use the cold tub that we have for free.
Yeah. And I noticed myself using the cold tub more in preseason. So, this is kind of interesting. Turn or straightaway?
I guess I like the straightaway because that's the 100 hurdles, but I also like the curve on the 200. That's kind of I like that part, so.
Yeah, and then the 100 is never run in the curve, so it's like you don't have a...
I hate the 100. I do not like the 100.
Really?
No.
That's kind of how I feel about the 60. It's so hard to
either.
me.
I think it's hard.
Okay. Oh, this is probably funny.
It's just so uncomplicated.
Oh, does your course assignments change or get postponed if you have a big meet? If you have a big meet weekend coming up, or if you guys travel out of town for a meet, do you still have to stay on top of work?
Yes. Yes. Professors do not care if you are a student athlete. Yes, they care about you, but if there's an assignment due and you're at a competition and that assignment is due on a Saturday and you competed on a Saturday, you better have that assignment in because you will get a big fat 0 because it's the same for everybody. They're not going to change it for you unless you go and talk to your professors and tell them what's going on. So I advise that stay in contact with your professors, make friends with them from the beginning because then they can kind of work around your schedule. But if you don't talk to them, no, you're going to get a 0.
Yeah, they do not care.
No.
Are you ever pressured into training more than the allotted hours for it? If my body allows me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Once again, like preseason is kind of when if you for me, if you wanted to do something like that, then you could. I know there's morning runs that like the longer distances will do, but I mean, it's open to whoever wants to do it.
But for us, we do so much that we don't really need extra, unless you want to do like some drills, maybe some like hurdle drills on the side, but nothing crazy, because if you get hurt away from practice, your coach will not like that.
Yeah. No, agreed. Weekly workout regimen. Okay.
You can.
What is your weekly workout regimen, and how do you warm up physically and mentally before your hurdle races? So weekly, I mean, it kind of changes every week. I want to say our hurdle. It's hard to say because we travel, so it's like we don't really have a set amount of days each week. But at least like 2 or 3 times out of the week, I'll hurdle, short hurdles. And then the other days, I know we have like 1 recovery day, or depending if we had a big competition, we'll have more recovery days. So, I mean, it's pretty balanced. During season, it's very rare that we're going like hard every single day.
Yeah, that's the same for me.
Yeah.
Because of all the traveling.
So it's always different. How do you warm up physically and mentally before your hurdle races? I know, like, if I go to a hotel with a hot tub, I like to like get in the hot tub for like not a long time, but just like to like warm my body up or my legs. I don't know, sometimes it's just kind of in your head.
Yeah.
But I like to do that sometimes to like, okay, this is good. Do you excel at another sport, and or do you wish you were better at another sport, or is track where your heart is?
I always say that I did not choose the track life. The track life chose me.
So, you did have a choice.
Because I played other sports. I played basketball, soccer, tennis very briefly. But sometimes I wish maybe I played golf. You can play that until you're 90. You're not super messed up.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate track and all the things that it's brought me. And I mean, our bodies go through so much and they're in such great shape. I mean, I kind of like that part about track, that we're in great shape.
Yeah, and for me, very unrealistic. If I didn't run track, I would want to play football, but...
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I just want to score a touchdown and like have the crowd like go crazy and like do a like dance or something.
True. That is cool.
But for my position, yeah, track is track is where my heart is. Yeah, like just think about it. Everyone's like,
that's true. Everybody's like looking at you.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, we don't have as many fans as football.
Yeah.
That's the downfall of track.
Right.
We don't get very much love.
It's all good though. We support each other.
We do. We do. And our parents.
And our family.
Our parents love us, and even if we do bad, they still love you.
Okay. That's it. Yeah.
I'm bad at this kind of stuff. Okay, so thank you so much for all the questions. Hopefully we answered them to the best that we could, or hopefully we answered them to the best of our ability.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I don't know. I see I'm terrible at it. I always mess it up and Cannon gets mad at me.
Say, thanks for watching.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.